Okay, it's worth it. I got a chance to play it. The mechanics on there are phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Now, there's a lot of VR I got my hands on, which was really worth the time of playing. I'll go down from what I did yesterday with the games I played. The first one was Firewall, and with Firewall, since it's just a dev build, it's not the final cut, but just the experience of it, it really has that SOCOM and Rainbow Six feel to it. When you're in there, you're communicating with your fellow gamers and being able to like attack from point A to point B, almost like most of the Battlefield games. It's kind of hard to describe because I just got out of Blood and Truth, and oh man, like I said, it was a really good experience. I kind of overdid it on that one, but I'll get to that. But first, let me finish off with Firewall. So with Firewall, they start you off with a lobby. You get to talk to everybody in the team and the other team, you know, just to kind of have a friendly talk and all that stuff. And then afterwards, you guys are on the field. One attacks, one defends. The attacker has to get to the laptop, but then also have side objectives before going to the main objective. You can take down the whole team and then finish the objectives, which I kind of consider it as like short. But like I said, this is the E3 setup, so they have to make it short so that way you can move on to the next one. With that said, the next thing was playing the attacker. The controls are good, actually. Let me jump to the controls. For the aiming controller, because that's what they gave us, was the aiming controller. The aiming controller was very intuitive. Circle to crouch, X to interact with stuff like doors, ammos, or anything to pick up. The squares to reload, of course. Triangle, I didn't really play with. I kind of did with the aiming mechanic, and most of the shooting, the crouching, the interacting of the stuff, that I interacted with. But overall, the game itself is self-explanatory. I know there's a bunch of maps, there's a bunch of game modes, but for the one that they did was attack and defend, and that was fine. The next one. Oh, hey, Hacker, how you doing, man? That's cool, that's cool. So the next one I tried was Creed, and that's the boxing one. It's not like Knockout League. Knockout League was more of a super punch-out game, but this one's like real boxing. So they start you off with the training, like you're training with who are you training with? Rocky. You're training with Rocky. Just I guess they threw that in there for the E3 thing. I don't know. You do the training things. You kind of do the hooks. You kind of do the punches in order to, I guess, get the feel of how the punching mechanic is. It's pretty interesting. It's the same makers as Raw Data and Sprint Vector. So basically, if you guys are interested in Creed and you played the other two, you guys should be familiar with half of the controls that they got on there. But playing it, once you're in the match, it's just like Knockout League, a little bit more of the realism, so you can get tired. It's not like constant punches where you get the freedom to, like, they get stunned and then you can punch the heck out of them. No, you have to kind of play it out like actual boxing. So that was the only thing that I liked about it. If you get knocked out all the way, you have to dash right back, just like Sprint Vector. And if you get like a stun, you have to kind of move your hands into the circle and kind of line them up, and then you're back into it. I've been waiting to get a PSN for 3 weeks, and I used it all up in 10 minutes. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But afterwards, I got to try out Astrobot. They actually had Astrobot on there. I was actually surprised that they had it on there. Astrobot was a nice platform. I think I ran into a couple things, but like I said, these are just dev builds just to kind of see where the game is at. I didn't do the boss battle, so I'm hoping before the end of E3 I get to do the boss battle to see how that works for the mechanics. But literally, Blood and Truth sold me, alright? I was talking to the devs. I told them that I owned a PlayStation VR since day one. once I got on there, I wish I recorded myself doing all of this. I wish I recorded everything I did, because they were like, did you tell them half of this stuff? No. And I mean, seriously, just send me a beta key code. That's all I'm asking. I would love to promote this game like crazy because of how good it was. It started you off in a training simulator where you're understanding the mechanics. It is not free locomotion, but don't fret. It's actually worth what it is. Think of it as Bravo Team, but at least the guns are not as huge. Lewis, hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? But yeah, let's see. So yeah, you're in the training, you know, you're doing the mechanics and all that stuff, but literally, they were surprised of what I did. They were watching me. They had the whole, I was kind of blind, but I can hear them. Oh, dude, I am having so much fun in E3. I have been like talking to the devs. I've been talking to other like little celebrities of Snapchats, Instagrams, YouTube. I mean, they were all over this place, man. But it's worth it. Like I said, it is so worth it. I mean, this is my first experience, and my first experience is already turning out good. I'm not downing on it. I don't care how long the line is, but it's worth it. Yeah, I don't know how the frequency is, so you may get it. So yeah, Blood and Truth. Basically, after playing it, you know, you're in the training area, and they tell you on the first spot, you will be thrown into the game where, you know, you're in a situation where it's just gonna get heavy. So it did. So I mean, they told me all the stuff that you can do, and it's like, okay, that's fine. But everything else I did, I took it for granted. Me as a gamer, I analyze the crap out of their games, and I can go into full-fledged details and what to point out. So I told them everything that I found that needs to be fixed, and you know, they're already taken for a grain of salt. So literally, when I put the hashtag on this thing, yeah, I stream on Twitch. I just, you know, it's kind of hard to stream on Twitch most often, and when I do, you know, you should have that alert. But I stream on Twitch. Usually when I stream on Twitch, it's when I'm recording videos for my YouTube. So, I mean, I do it. I still stream on Twitch. It's not like I put that project down. But, okay, so yeah, the map of the layout, there's like, you can dual wield, you can do reloading tricks. I've done all the reloading tricks that I can do. Yeah, I think so. You probably watched me for Werewolves Within. You probably watched me for other VR games. Maybe Metal Gear. I mean, there was times. But yeah, it's worth getting. I kid you not. Do not put the locomotion. Yeah, I didn't have a camera. This is like my first time I'm actually putting myself in front of a camera. And mostly I don't put myself in front of a camera because I don't have the proper setup. And when I do get the proper setup, I will eventually put myself on camera a lot more. But this is the first time you guys will ever see more of me face to face and all that stuff. I mean, I went around one of the booths already showing you guys around. I mean, I could do that again, doesn't matter. I'm just taking a break because that Blood and Truth game was worth playing. They're saying it's a 5 to 6 hour gameplay, and that's actually not bad. There's a lot of routes, so any route you may miss from other people playing the game. So I like the aspect of like choose your own path, because each path will definitely take you one thing. I did not play Anthem yet, so I mean, I was about to put up a poll of what game I should try to get my hands on, or try to at least play to talk about it. But it's something. It's pretty something. What was another game that what was it? No, I tried that. Put a face to voice. Yeah. Yeah. No, I wasn't a Fallout fan. No, but I kind of like, Lewis, you made a good point, because likely a lot of people couldn't really put me together when it comes to my voice. My voice is very unique, because it's like, oh, he could be this, he could be that, but then afterwards, once you put the voice and the face together, you're like, okay, that threw me off. I didn't know. So, other than that, no, it's pretty worth it. Smash Brothers for me is tomorrow. I'm going to try out Smash Brothers tomorrow. I got that scheduled, but definitely worth the play. Oh man, but yeah, there's a lot that's going on that I'm still trying to get to. I can't really say what the next one is, but I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. But let's see. I've already been on 10 minutes. Already talking about half the VRs I play, but like I'm trying to get all the VRs. Like, oh yeah, you just now came in. The VR games I tried was Firewall, Blood and Truth, and Astro and Creed. Those were the four VR games I played so far. I played a wireless headset, so I got my chance to actually hold an HTC Vive for the first time. I've never worn the helmet. It's actually comfortable. It's light. Actually, I played it on the HTC Vive Pro. And also, what do you hope to expect for God of War 5? Not really hoping for anything for God of War 5. I still have to finish that game. I'm still working on that. Firewall is, I can't say it's a killer app. Like right now, they only did the attack and defense mode, and with the attack and defense mode, it was short. Because if you kill all the enemies, that's it. You know, I kind of made my experience short because I was overdoing it. Gears of War 5. I'm not into Gears of War 5. I don't even own an Xbox, so I'm sorry on that. But no, Firewall is really good. Each contractor does its unique style. You just have to read the description of what each character does, and with each character, it will it will do something special. So somebody will have a better defense, somebody will have a better offense, somebody might be stealth. But I did talk to the devs because there was a couple of things I was thinking they wanted to implement the most, and they were like, okay, that's fine. So some of the devs are there, which is good because, you know, a lot of people everybody needs feedback. So I gave them some good feedback. They were like, okay. But yeah, that one's actually a good game. I think everybody's gonna love that game. Everybody, because you can talk to everybody on there. Good communication. So somebody better have a mic because nobody uses mic nowadays. So Firewall, yeah, definitely get to try it. Somewhere in the fall, they didn't give a release date yet. I tried sneaking it out, but you know, like I said, there's a lot they need to work on that. But it's a good game. The avatar bit is a little small. The weaponry feels a little small. I told them to see if they can enlarge it a bit. But that's just my perspective because I'm thinking Farpoint, and I'm trying not to think of a Farpoint rifle versus a their method of, you know, gameplay. Other than that, yeah. I mean, like I said, I've been trying to get my hands on almost every PlayStation VR game before the day ends, even if I have to wait in line for like a free stuff. Because the games they have is like Beat Saber. They have Beat Saber over there. They have, yep, Evasion was on the floor as well. I was thinking about trying it, but that didn't cross my mind. I think I was going to see if I can get a hold of Beat Saber next, because I want to see how well of a reaction time it is versus, yeah, I want to see how well the reaction time is on Beat Saber. But I mean, I can still try Invasion. Don't get me wrong. I'll see if I can get my hands on it. Like, this is like the second live stream I've done for this. Mostly the first live stream was just me taking you around E3 with PlayStation floor, the Nintendo floor, and whatever floor on one side. I didn't do the other side, but oh man, yeah, pretty good experience for the first time. I never expected. I think I was happy to come for this one. I wasn't confident for the other E3s, but this one was worth it. I guess because I have a goal to try out the games first. If I can't get a hold of a dev to do it, might as well go to the devs and play it in front of them and be like, here I am, you know? So that's what I did, and they were there. Nope. That's actually a little bit wrong. I wish I could show pictures on here, but what it is they have a dark room and all that stuff, and so with the dark room, it actually helps. It's a good lighting. I like the lighting. But no, there shouldn't be any problems. The only thing I can say is the camera. because where the camera is, they tend to not position it too much. So I'm guessing it's the camera. So I don't know about that with the issue, but no, they got some good lighting. Good lighting, because I hadn't had any issue with Firewall or Blood and Truth when I was playing it, and Creed. Well, actually, no, I had a problem with Creed because they weren't on the right floor. They had a lot of lighting, and I had issues with that. But nope. Let's see. Oh, can't really think of anything. Yeah, well, I don't know. I really don't know. But no, there's a lot of media. There's a lot of developers. There's a lot of media. Let's put it this way: a lot of media. I mean, each one will talk to you. No problem with that. I'll tell you that. But it's a good experience. Yeah, no problem, man. Good talking to you. Wow, it's the longest. Alright. Other than that, I'm done talking about the VR experience I've done. I'm going to see if I can try to hit a couple of games and maybe talk a little more, post it up a little bit. And see what other people think or want to know. So if you definitely want to see if I can try to get a hold of another game, just, I guess, leave it in the comments. Let me know. I mean, I'm here right now, might as well. Yes, I agree. When I get back, Lewis, we definitely got to do some Wreck Royale, because I haven't played with any of you guys or any of you VR crews before, you know? Usually I'm a solo player, so I kind of do my own thing, but yeah, I'm always up for it. Always up for it. Just let me know, and hope it fits my schedule. I should be back Saturday, so that would be good. I have like more free time before I go back to life. Alright, gonna get something to eat, and then I'm gonna see if I can crack out some more games, and I'll see if I can try and play Invasion, because they have a open window around 6 to 7 Pacific time, and from there you can like walk in, and hopefully they have a free spot for like anything VR. Dude, I kid you not, I can go into details with these games. I already put these devs to I didn't put them to shame, but they are just impressive how I can dissect half of their stuff. Even though it's a dev kit, it's the fact of putting it into play of how others may play it. So, yeah, they were impressed. I told them, here's my contact. Hopefully we get in touch. But yeah, after I tweet this, hopefully they'll remember. It's like, yep, I know that guy. Oh gosh, so. All right, talk to you later.